Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew and today we're going to check out The Witcher again, utilizing fluid motion frames from AMD. They just got a new update on the 13th. I'm just barely finally getting back around to checking this out. So we're going to go ahead and leave all of our ray tracing on. This time I think we're going to test it with XeSS, and we're going to go to ultra quality. I just want to kind of see how this is going to react with the fluid motion frames on this game. The XeSS kind of gives it a little bit sharper look than the FSR, so I'm kind of curious how this is going to turn out and if we're going to be able to have a playable frame rate, how it's going to feel, how it's going to look. Because I believe we're... Wow, that looks a little bit broken, to be completely honest with you. Alright, so let's try a different method. Because that doesn't look like it's working very well with XeSS. So we'll go ahead and try FSR2 quality. Color looks way broken. Let me check something out. Fluid motion frames is on. Let's see, custom color. Okay. See if that did anything. No, I don't know, man. This looks pretty broken. Oh wait, maybe I've got like my little cat eye things on. Yeah, okay, that's what's going on. That's why it looks a little bit weird. Yeah, but it looks like that XeSS was kind of breaking the image quality for that. Huh. So overall, like, we are getting a very smooth experience. Like, this feels... see, yeah, that's just what it was. Image quality does look more stable. I mean, you can kind of still see that judder a little bit on this one, but nowhere near as bad as it was. This is definitely a better experience now. Let's see what these guys want. You bastard. Yeah. They're just everywhere out here. They're just everywhere. Ray tracing, all of our stuff, and yeah, this feels way more playable. Significantly more playable. There's some more drowners. Let's see what these guys got to say on this house. I don't know why people have a problem with the movement on this game. I like it. I still love this game. Absolutely freaking love it. This is like my favorite game of all time. I really enjoyed playing through this game. I beat this a couple of times actually. Keep going through this and keep coming back to it.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steam.
I like the movement in this game. Like, I think it's kind of cool. I don't know why people give it such a hard time. The movement look weird. The combat and blah blah blah. I was like, dude, I had a fun time with it. I had a fun time with it. People complain about the weirdest things these days. Wait until Spider-Man 2 comes out and you hear me complaining about that. Like, you'll be like, what are you talking about? This is the best game ever. And I'll be like, no, man, no. See, there's problems. There's issues that only I can see that nobody else knows about. That is so hilarious. Yeah, I think fluid motion frames is a very good technology. Looks very good. It doesn't judder as much as it did before. Look at that tree right there. You can kind of see it move a little bit. Man, I could live with that.
Is this necessary?
I mean, this is the second update, and that has that's been updated significantly from what it was. So, like, I could easily live with that. So what I'm looking for is, like, when I'm turning the camera, like when I'm running, I'm trying to see if, like, the image quality looks like super unstable, like if it's distracting or not. Some people are like hypersensitive to that kind of stuff. Me, coming from the consoles, I'm not as hypersensitive to it, so this type of a technology for me actually kind of works pretty decently. Controls still feel good for me on a controller. Yeah, as long as it's not too distracting, I usually don't have a problem with it. And this right here plays very, very nicely. Okay, I want to try that XeSS again though. Oh, you know, now that we're not with that like little weird, I want to see if it's gonna do that again. Boom, and then ultra quality. Okay, yeah, that just was part of the.
Why are your eyes so strange?
Okay, let's see. So ultra quality sharpens it up significantly. Not super significantly. I mean, it does look pretty good. But at the same time, it does look pretty dang good. It's definitely better looking than the
You know, Mr. Wenger.
than the FSR 2.1. Like FSR 2.1 is kind of a bit soft. This here adds a lot of sharpness, you know, bringing back a little bit more of that fine grain detail. And so no, I think we ran out this way. On one of those missions, we come out this way. Ray trace. So yeah, being able to play this at over 100 frames a second with all this ray tracing in quality mode, that's all right. Like, it looks smooth. Feels good too. When I move the camera and stuff, like when I'm playing like realistically, definitely not noticing a whole bunch of instability. So overall, to me, that is playable. Because whatever I'm seeing, like, yeah, this is not, it's not noticeable to me anyways. Like, I don't notice it. I don't notice it as much as some people would.
What are you looking at? What?
Like, I've been playing consoles for so long that I'm so used to stuff like that it doesn't bug me yet. Like, I haven't ascended all the way up to super stubborn, picky PC master race just yet. Like, I'm still like able to enjoy my video games, which is kind of weird. Like, I'm still able to enjoy video games and play them.
Choked to death on 3 pounds of steel.
Yeah, this to me is all right. It only starts to like you can kind of see like something shake a little bit. But I mean, when you're like in the heat of gaming, I don't think it matters that much. When you're moving the camera.
Being a priest, now that's a soft gig.
Yeah, I don't know. This is good. This is definitely better. Before it was more noticeable. Like when you'd be running and turning the camera, like you would notice the trees and the vegetation and stuff kind of shudder a little bit. Now it's a lot harder to notice. It definitely does not pop up in my eyes. I could easily play this game like this and be okay with that. With the overall look and feel of the game now. Yeah, this is pretty okay. This is pretty okay. And they're still iterating on this, man. They're still going to be fixing this up. So, gosh dang, this is already pretty impressive. Especially for like these kind of games, like these single player games, I have no problem with using this technology. This is pretty cool. Fluid motion frames is actually really, really cool for this kind of thing. Especially for games that are heavy on the CPU and for games that you'd want to play with ray tracing and all of that stuff on your...
Not your lucky day.
Oh yeah, this is definitely not your lucky day, deserter. Boom, buddy. I gotta try to run up on me. I mean, gameplay wise, feels great. Like yeah, this is pretty good. I could easily play this and now be able to get all my quality visuals and have my, you know, even just being able to use XeSS, which is definitely a better upscaler on this game. And then being able to use fluid motion frames, that's pretty good. I mean, look at that micro stutter rate. Wow, that is pretty high. I don't know. Like, you'd have to decide for yourself if this is something that you'd want to use while you're playing. To me, it's not distracting enough to make it so I wouldn't want to. It's just good enough to be acceptable. Very cool tool, man, because without it, like I'm barely able to hit like 60 frames native. So alright, my friends, if you guys like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.